Welcome again, students. Now we will learn about the objectives of management, and the objectives of management are categorized into three parts, that is organizational objective, social objective and personal objective. So we will start one by one from the organizational objective. First of all, we have to know that we all are the part of our organization, and we are existing because of the organization. If organization is not there, then we will not be the employees of the organization. So it is very important for us to give the priority to the organizational objectives. They are main objectives which are organizational. For an organization, the employee have to work hard, and suppose there is a company, then company must survive. The first step is survival. If the company survive, say for 1 or 2 years in the beginning, then our organizational objective is to get profits. If we are getting profits for past few years, then it must be the tendency of the company to have in a growing phase. Means there must be increase in some resources. It may be physical resources or financial resources. So there is a sequence in organizational objective. First of all, it is survival, then profit, and then growth. And side by side, we also must know that the organizational objective are the main objective for us, and our individual objective or personal objectives are subordinate to it. Once the organizational objectives are achieved, then only we will be able to achieve the personal or social objective. So out of these three objectives, organizational objective are very important. Next point is social objective. Social objectives are those objectives which are related to social service or charity. So we all know that if there is a prosperity in a company, then only we will be able to give charity or do some social work. Suppose the company is not performing well, then it will not be able to contribute for social services. So it is very important for us to achieve the organizational objective first of all, then only we will help the society in some way, like tree plantation, blood donation, free education, free medicine or free vaccine, anything we can do for society, cleanliness drive, awareness drive, anything which comes under the perspective of social service will be performed only after achieving the organizational objective. And one more objective is there, that is personal objective, and this objective is related with the employees. Every employee has some expectation from his organization, that is good salary, perks or perquisites, and good working conditions, and all these can be achieved only when the company's organizational objectives are achieved. As company is performing good, then personal objective can be achieved. Suppose the company is getting super profits, then only the salaries can be increased. If the company is not performing well, the salary can be reduced or the employees can be fired from the organization. So it depends totally on the performance of the company. If the company is performing well, we can achieve the social as well as personal objective. If company is not performing well, both these objectives cannot be achieved. So these two objectives are totally dependent on organizational objective. So it must be our topmost priority. Now come to the next section of the or another topic, that is importance of management. Management is very important for us because it helps in achieving goals. Our organization or each and every organization have some management which help us to achieving these goals. Goals are clearly stated, like increasing sales, and then after the management decide how this goal would be achieved. That's why it is an importance of management. Means only employees cannot run a company. There must be a management over them to supervise the activities, guide them, motivate them. After that, second point is it increases efficiency. The management knows each and every employee and their capacities to perform, and there is a specialization also, like those who are perfect in particular work, they are assigned that work. The work which they don't know will not be assigned to them. So they knows the efficiency of workers and they plan something different for the human resources which increases their efficiency by motivating them, by giving them rewards, those who are performing well. Next point is it creates a dynamic organization. We have already discussed this point that management is dynamic because management is dependent on business environment, and business environment itself is a dynamic situation. It keeps on changing every time. That's why management is dynamic. If management is dynamic, then management is also creating its organization dynamic. Means they keeps on changing their strategies according to the changes in the business environment. Next point, management help in achieving personal objective. We have discussed it in the objectives that once we achieve the organizational objective through better management, then only we will be able to achieve social or personal objectives. So this point is clearly related with this. Management helps in achieving personal objective. Good salaries can be paid if the companies are in profit. Next point is development of society. This is also correlated with the social objective. If we achieve the organizational objective, then we can be able to do something for the society. So society can be developed. It also includes the CSR, corporate social responsibility. So that's all for today. Thank you, students.